Good morning and welcome to this week's weekly soul guidance with myself, Rebecca, the founder of Libra Lights. How are you doing? Today, we're going to talk about the fact that it's the 12/12 portal today. How could we not? The fact that the weekly soul guidance has fallen on this day. Metatron was like, yeah, this is what the guidance has got to be about. And what a powerful number the number 12 is when I've been looking into it. I'm going to tell you the significance of the number and the meaning behind it and why it's so powerful. It's crazy when you look at the number 12. One of the things I wanted to say was I'm going to do a soul language activation at the end, a 12/12 activation to help with enlightenment. So you may want to listen to that end bit if you can at 12/12 today to make it even more powerful. But you can listen to this bit now, obviously. Or you could listen to it twice, now and 12/12. So there's so many things that the number 12 is attached to. So we've got 12 months in the year, 12 zodiac signs. And I'm reading this book at the moment, which is pretty hard going, I'm telling you now. It's hurting my brain. It's the 12th planet and it's about the origins of mankind. I was reading it last night and it was funny because it was talking about the Olympic gods, how there's 12 of those. And then it was talking about the Hindu gods as well, like the number 12 pops up a lot in there. It's crazy. 12 days of Christmas, did you know that? From December the 24th to January the 26th, I think. And then I found this thing that said, if you eat 12 grapes, this is like an old folklore kind of tale. As the clock strikes 12 on New Year's, you ensure good luck for the coming year. I don't think I'll be doing that. I think I'll be asleep. And then that's a tradition that's found in Spain and South America, apparently. There was 12 apostles of Jesus. There's 12 Imams in Islam, successors to Muhammad. It's crazy. 12 is everywhere. And then if you look at the 2 and the 1 in the 12, 1 is masculine energy and 2 is feminine. So 12 balances them both beautifully together. So I feel the energy of the number 12 is a balancing energy as well. But there's lots of growth and enlightenment. And the other thing that I found was on the EU flag, of which we're no longer part of, it's blue with 12 stars on it. So the 12 doesn't represent the 12 countries that are in the EU. They chose the number 12 for its powerful symbolism. So the 12 stars on the EU flag. So it's crazy how much 12 pops up everywhere. So what I thought we'd do is pull 3 cards to get some guidance before we do a bit of soul language and a 12/12 activation. And I've pulled one from my crystal therapy cards. And that deck is by Nikki Thompson-Guest. One from the Kyle Gray Keepers of the Light to see which ascended master or goddess or angel wants to come through and help with the activation. And one from the Metatron deck by Amanda Ellis. So let's first of all have a look at what crystal would be useful to have on us today. And if I have it here on my table behind me, I'll use it in the activation. But if not, we'll just call forth the energy. And if you have this crystal at home, hold it while you're listening to me do the soul language. So let's see. Oh, nice easy one. We should all have some of this. Just quartz. We shouldn't use the word quartz. And I said that 12 was related to power. And quartz is a massive power crystal. So you pair quartz with another crystal to kind of quadruple the energy of that crystal. So that is a very timely crystal to come out on this 12/12 portal. It's also a great clearing crystal. Great to have on top of your tarot oracle decks to keep them clean. So I'll just grab my quartz and I think we're going to have to use my quartz wand again as well as the malachite. let's go all out. So this is a quartz one that I used in one of my other weekly soul guidance videos. So we'll just put those there for now. And I've got 2 pieces of quartz. So great, we should all have some of that. Now, which ascended master or guide wants to come through and work with us on this 1212 portal? Moyra. Awakening presence. Okay, this is crazy. I just said I feel like the number 12 is about growth and enlightenment. And Moyra is coming through with the awakening presence. So I've worked with this guide before when I did the Kelly Kolodny Starseed course, and we had to pick somebody to work with. And this guy is great to work with if you need a kick up the bum, basically, to get things done. But let's have a look at Kyle's book, see what it says. It says the universe is with you, wear a cloak of protection and love. So I feel like he's here as well to provide protection as we do this 1212 activation. Let's have a look what it says in the book. It's a spiritual name that was given to protect the identity of Ranbir Singh, a spiritually aware man born into a powerful family that ruled Kashmir, a region in the Indian subcontinent in the 19th century. It's said to be interceded both spiritually and physically to stop the British invasion of the region in 1845. This wise soul is now able to help us remove any energy from our lives that is not serving our connection to God. He is a wonderful guide to call on if we're unsure if something is real or not. He helps awaken our I Am presence, which is our truest connection to our soul and to the universe itself. The extended message here is that spiritual protection is important at this time. Ensure you're cleansing your energy before putting on protection. Moyra is here, and the quartz is brilliant at clearing energy. He's here with legions of angels to help you understand where you are now. Fire up your divine connection and detach from dramas, peoples, places, emotions that no longer serve you. Allow the light to shine through your entire being, and call on Moyra and his angels to surround you in a light that will keep you safe on all levels. Also know that facing fears and seeing the truth will strengthen your connection to the universal life force. So we'll bring Moyra in for the activation to clear out any negative energy and to bring protection using the quartz. And then what advice do we have from Metatron? Leadership. Answer the call. So this is the 1212 portal that we're going to walk through. And we're all being called to become leaders and answer the call. As light workers, we have a mission, don't we, on this planet? So Metatron's going to help us walk through the 1212 portal and then activate our clairaudience skills so that we can hear what we're being called to do. So we'll also get this in this soul language activation as well. I feel like we're going to get a clairaudience upgrade. So when we hear, so we can hear the call. When we're being called, we'll be able to hear it and answer it and know what we've got to do in the 1212 portal. So we'll incorporate all of that in. Let's just see what the book says. So that's card number 8. We'll just look in the book. To be a leader means to be open to the opportunities that always will come knocking. It means being prepared to welcome change and growth. So I said that I felt that the number 12 was linked to growth and enlightenment. So this is part of your spiritual growth now, to step up and become a leader, show others the way. Leadership often entails entering uncharted territory and creating a new path for others who will follow in your wake. To be asked to be a leader by Metatron requires faith that you will always walk these steps, but that you will do so with his light burning brightly beside you. Robes of purple and crimson red are worn by those who have earned the wisdom to wear them. With such wisdom coming from many lifetimes before this one that you experience now. You take no baggage with you, No preconceived ideas, expectations or hopes, just yourself and your light. This is all you need for whatever you are asked to do, be or say in this role. You signed up for this and you are ready. Okay, let's do this. Let's have a sip of my cup of tea. Here in England, we've had snow, ice, and our whole country has ground to a halt because we just do not know how to deal with snow and ice. So I'm wrapped up in blankets here. Okay, so let's, I'm going to do the soul language activation now, so you can either do it now or pause it and do it at 12:12 for maximum effect. So I'm going to hold my beautiful wand, quartz wand with malachite, and I've got 2 pieces of wand, either quartz, clear quartz here, and if you have any clear quartz, please go and grab it now and hold it while we do this activation. So if you've not heard me do my soul language before, this is just an ancient language that I have spoken in many of my lives, as will you have an ancient language that you've spoken. So with soul language, it carries a certain vibration, and before you speak soul language, you should set the intention, what you want to use it for. So the intention for this soul language you're about to hear is that we receive what we need to receive during this 12:12 portal. I'm going to also set the intention that we use the energy of the clear quartz, that we bring in Moyra to help awaken us, but also to clear any energies out and then provide protection, and to bring in the energy of this activation that we need for our clairaudience to be activated, so we answer this call when it's put out for us to step into this leadership role in terms of light work. So all you need to do while I'm doing my soul language is hold your clear quartz, and if you haven't got any, don't worry, just receive the energy of the clear quartz and just listen. You can close your eyes and listen to my soul language. I always like to put my hand on my heart, so we're coming from a heart space. You can do the same if you want. And just feel the energy in the vibrations of the soul language. Okay. So setting the intention that we all receive what activations and upgrades we need during this 12:12 portal. Karamala shafakashana karamana kalafu kushususu sisisisu rumana kalashakasi kuramana kalakash. So bringing in the energy of clear quartz. Kuramana kashasasi kusisiki ramana kashasafasha samana karamana lakaka. Kuramala kashafasikasi rumana kala manakalakana fu kashasi. Asking Moyra to clear out any negative energies and to bring in protection during this activation. Karamalakasi kurumanakashasi fikisiki rumanakalaka kishikisiku kurumanakasakasakalishiku kurumanaka. Karamalakafaka shakuka riminikisiki rumanakalaka kihihihi rumanakalaka shafaka. And finally bringing in the activation for our clairaudience so that we can hear the leadership call and answer it. Kuramalaka kakashi piriki romana kashiki romana karakiki romana kokuku romana kalikiki kuramalaka kashafa kashaka kakafa kakaka kakafa kashafa romana kalakaka romana kalakaka karamalaka kafukushiko romana kokuku romana. Just taking a big deep breath in and allowing those energies to settle. You may be feeling after that clairaudience activation a lot of toning in the ears, ringing, and weird sounds for the rest of the day, but don't worry, that's just the activation taking place. And then just thanking all guides that were involved in that activation. And a reminder to drink lots of water after that, to take it easy, allow the energies to integrate, but above all, enjoy the growth and enlightenment that this 12/12 portal today will be bringing you.